What's up? It's filmmaker Mo McCoy. Got a guest with me today, Andrea Tyler, who
What's up, folks?
stars in Early Pearl with me. But today, I'm gonna do some business talk. There's some real shit need to be said, man, because motherfuckers be getting it twisted. And so, I'm gonna just have to keep it all the way 100. Then we're gonna talk about Bad Boxer, the movie. And what that's all about. So stay tuned, man. Share the post. We about to get to it. We here in Vegas. What up, though? All right, so business talk. All right, so when you have a business, you have to network, right? So when you network, you meet different people, and you work with lots of different people. Like, for instance, myself, I work with people all over the country. Very good people, some ain't so good people. Some, but we know the difference, you know what I'm saying? You know where to use them, or where to work with them at. But, so these are my relationships that I created, right? And then so other people I know will go, well, they'll say, hey Mo, I need some flyers. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I got the plug on the flyers. You know what I'm saying? But instead of going through me, they go through the outsource that I use. So they skip over me, and they take their money and pay it to the outsource, to my outsource. And then, for some reason, the outsource sometimes don't deliver. How the fuck is that my fault? Somebody answer me that. How is that my fault? Alright? So then, the client that got screwed over by the referral that I would have referred them to, and that I would have just dealt with directly and made sure everything was good, because we have the good relationship. We have the good relationship. They didn't. And then he screwed him. So then you come at me like, Mo, man, what's up with your boy, man? What's up with your boy? My boy? Who? You know, your boy, that, you know, he screwed me on this. What? Oh, so you went over my head and worked with him and gave him money. And he didn't do it. He didn't do a good job for you, or didn't, whatever. You're not happy with the service. How the fuck is that my problem? How is that my problem? If the money didn't hit my hand, I don't owe you shit. I don't owe you a motherfucking thing. If it didn't hit my hand, I don't owe you nothing. Because you did some snaky shit, went around my back, and worked with my plug, and he bit your ass. You know what I'm saying? I can't.
Frankly, if I never entered into any type of contractual agreement with you, you asked for a referral.
It's a referral.
That does not bind me in your contract.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
Alright, so if I refer somebody to you and then, you know what I'm saying, they bite you, that's not my fault, man. That's between y'all, man. Especially if you didn't hire me to do the service that they provide too. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it don't make sense for you to ever come at me about something like that. You know what I'm saying? So this is a business lesson. If you get a referral from somebody, from one of your homies, and you cut them out the deal, and they burn you, that's your fault.
That's what you get.
That's what you get. You did? So that's enough of that lesson. Let me see. What else we got, Pearl? Oh, I called you Pearl. I be getting in the character sometimes.
It happens.
What we got?
Talk about Bad Boxer and what happened with Bad Boxer. What led up to Bad Boxer? How did Bad Boxer come about? How did Bad Boxer come to be?
So let me, no, it's good, Stephon, man. It's a business lesson, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you may ask somebody, if you refer somebody to somebody, you may have to add that disclaimer, say, yo, this is my guy, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what he gonna do with you.
Exactly. This is how I do business with this person, and if you're asking me for a referral with this person, when you go to do business with that person, that business is up on the both of you at that point.
Right.
I'm no longer a part of it.
I ain't in it. But if you paid it through me, and I dealt with him, and it didn't work out, I'd be the one responsible, and I'd take care of that. Alright, so let's move on to Bad Boxer the movie, man. Bad Boxer the movie. I don't know how many people seen this on our YouTube channel. Bad Boxer the movie, starring Terrence Peters, Cameron Sane, Brandy Crayshawn, myself. Directed by Peanut. We have a little bit of everybody in Grand Rapids. Oh, I ain't passed this yet.
No.
We had a lot of people in Grand Rapids in this movie, but let me talk to y'all about this. So, my house had burned down when I lived in Texas, and I was in a hotel, and I was thinking, I gotta do something. I gotta take some kind of action. I don't know what else I can do, but I gotta take some kind of action. So I pulled out the computer. It seemed like every time I have a disaster or something like that, I end up with a PC. Like when my back got stolen, I end up with a PC. PC is the backup plan. But I had the PC, and I just was in the little hotel room, man, me and the kids, and I just said I was listening to Sylvester Stallone when he said how he wrote Rocky. He was saying that he was broke, he was down to his last, he sold his dog, you know what I'm saying, to try to finish this movie, but he just locked himself in the room and just wrote and wrote and wrote and wrote every day. So I applied that same thing. I said, well, I'm in this bad situation. There's nothing else I can do right now. I don't have a car. I don't have a crib. I don't have nothing but this PC and our lives. You know what I'm saying? So I started writing every day, and I wanted to do a movie called Bad Boxer because I was thinking about Bad Santa, and I thought that was funny, but then I was listening to Floyd Mayweather when he talked. He said that like he's interested in boxing. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about what you're interested in. Like he do stuff in that lane. So I was like, has anybody ever did a comedy with boxing? And there was a few comedy characters like Jamie Foxx with his little Carl the Tooth boxer, and then
yeah, I remember that.
Damon Wayans had a boxing movie. You know, it had a little comedy in it, but it was more action. So I started writing it about a kid who grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and was bullied, and he wanted to give up, and he was walking in the park, and a champion saw him and heard him in his frustration, and he said, I wish I could fight. I wish I had power to knock somebody out. You know what I mean? Because he was done with the bully. He just couldn't take it no more. And he was played by Cameron Sane, my nephew. So proud of this guy. He really boxes too. So I wrote it about that, but then the champion would bless his hands and give him power, knockout power. But the only key to his power is that he had to keep training. That's his number one little secret that he got to do is keep training. And so eventually his mom died. And he just kind of lost it. He started smoking drugs, and he started They say you ain't supposed to have sex before a boxing match. Not a bad boxer. You know what I'm saying? He'll smoke crack right before a match.
Oh my goodness.
Get some hair right before a match.
You gonna tell the movie.
I ain't gonna tell the whole movie, but
No.
I'm just trying to get y'all the character. He turned into the guy. You know what I'm saying? He's a champion, and he had knockout power. It went out. He had knockout power. And so the power didn't go away right away. So he was just really feeling himself, knowing that he can do whatever he wanted and knock people out. So that's where the comedy came in. He just was the worst boxer ever. Don't train, he do whatever he wants. So that's where the bad boxer story came in, and it just was flowing. I was just typing and writing. And so then when I got the script done, I had ended up getting an apartment. I got into a little 3-bedroom apartment. It was good. Got a little whip, you know. The bounce back game was heavy. So bounced back, and then I said, only place I can shoot this is in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I gotta go back home to shoot this. And I'm gonna take some Houston people to Michigan, and then we're gonna mix it all up. You know what I'm saying? Michigan and Houston, kind of like us. You know what I'm saying? Goes together pretty well. So, I have to say. So,
okay.
I have been watching Terrence McPeters for a while, man. This is my guy. Had to have him playing the nemesis, or the antagonist in the movie to the bad boxer.
Mm-hmm.
And he is my boy, and he did his thing. So he like his job was to beat up the bad boxer. You know what I mean? So I casted Terrence McPeters. I casted Little Daryl as an announcer.
Okay.
So my plan was just to take everybody up there and go shoot a movie. So I casted from Houston, also from Houston, my sister Miko came. She on every film. She rocks with me on every film. And then I had an assistant, and I can't even remember her name, man. Doesn't matter anyway. But I'm gonna tell you a story about that.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was me, Brandon, Real, the secretary.
I thought it was an assistant.
Assistant, whatever she is.
Go to Earl and Pearl.
What's up, Dad? And then it was, did I say Real? My son Real, Little Daryl, and Terrence McPeters.
Okay.
And my boy Eric Mack. I can't forget. Eric Mack made the trip lit. Hold on, let me take a drink of alkaline water. More water.
That hard.
More water. So good. Yeah, so I had to come up with the budget though. And I had been grinding, and I had a big check coming in, I thought.
You thought?
I thought I had a big check coming in, so I told everybody we need to leave on such and such the 11th. You know what I'm saying? And so we like a month out. And then it's getting closer, no check. And they like, Mo, we still going? I'm like, yeah. Kind of confidently unconfident.
Confidence faded.
Yeah. So I was like, it was getting closer and closer to the 11th. I'm talking about the 9th. I'm like, and no budget. I'm like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying?
And tell all these people.
The 10th came, they call and they like, Mo, we good, we leaving tomorrow. I don't got no way to get there. I don't got no hotel set up. I don't got the money, no gas money, none of that to get, you know what I mean?
So
And then
what happened?
a direct deposit hit my account for the amount I needed to put on this movie the day before. I'm talking about the day before.
Traveling funds
So,
and everything?
Everything. You know what I mean? So I had hired my assistant to help me keep the budget. So she had to book You can see where this is going. She had the book. So we had a tight budget, man. It was real tight. We rented a van. We had to figure out, okay, how we gonna get there? How we gonna get all these people to Michigan from Houston? And we, the best thing we come up with was a Ford van. It was a nice van. It was big. It fit everybody, and it'd be cheaper than flying everybody up there. You know, I get better and better at budgets every time I get one. And then and so we packed in, we got food, we loaded up. So we get ready to drive. I ended up filming another movie while we was doing the trip. I did a behind the scenes movie. It's called 420, and that's available on the YouTube channel. So subscribe to the YouTube channel and check out that movie, the 420. This is the story that I'm telling you.
What is the YouTube channel?
It is Fireproof TV. Just go into YouTube and type in Fireproof TV, subscribe to the channel, click the bell, and you can watch all those movies I got. And everything I'm talking about, the video footage is there. You know what I mean? So, first thing that happens, it was on 420. That was what it was. That was the date. That's why we named the movie 420, because it was on 420. Not that we had a lot of smoke. Little Daryl had a lot of smoke.
Okay.
Yep. And so we driving up. Peanut directing. So he flew in from Cali. He's gonna meet us up there. And Peanut smoked all the weed in Michigan. All of it. All of it. We was out of weed in Michigan.
Great job, Peanut.
Yeah, Peanut did that. I learned he fucked my budget up with that. You know what I'm saying? He said, I just make sure I'm smoking and, you know, I got a room. I'm good. Come on. I'm with it. I'm like, yeah, bet. No. Peanut smoked us out of house and home. So we driving up. We get all the way up to Michigan. My son Real turned it up the whole trip. That's why his movie Spring Break gonna be something crazy.
Real is busy by D.
Yeah, so we get to Michigan and it's Brandon turn to drive. So we were in Indiana and we were coming into Michigan. Everybody knows from Michigan, everybody knows not to speed when you go into the new state. Except for Brandon Krayshawn.
In the new state.
Okay, so you're coming from Indiana to Michigan. State troopers there, state troopers there.
Yeah.
They're protecting their borders.
Right.
So everybody knows that. Brandon flies through going 90. The police pull us over. Little Daryl scared as shit. He like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I'm like, yo, we gonna be good, y'all, we good. I said, Brandon, make them laugh. And so, the police pulled on the side of us, looked in the van, seen all these black people, was like, woo! Pull y'all ass over. So we thought we was going down. As soon as we got to Michigan, we had the welcome wagon. So we got pulled over. They just pulled Brandon out. They didn't bother nobody else because we had to smoke. We didn't know. It wasn't legal back then. You know what I'm saying? It was just for smoking pleasures. It was not like we were delivering anything. But so Brandon goes back. And we all in the car like, oh shit, if Brandon don't got no license, nothing.
Why was he driving?
Because we tired. You ever drove from Houston to Michigan? 18 hours?
No, but I'm driven 16 to Georgia.
Yes. You are a special individual.
I understand.
So we was tired. It was Brandon's turn. And Brandon, long story short, made the cop laugh. And he let him go on a warning. And we drove off. You can see that on the 420 movie. It's right on there.
You have footage.
Yeah, we got footage of everything I'm talking about. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I record everything. So we gets there. We meet Peanut, pick up Peanut from the airport. Miko comes, and then we got scenes set up all over the town. We staying at this sleazy hotel. It was called Hotel 131, I'll take you there when we go to Grand Rapids.
Is it anything like the hostel in Hollywood?
Sleazier, but not as personal. Yeah. So but we got the best deal there. You know, they was doing $50 room. I had everybody. They had their own rooms. A couple people roomed up together, and so I had my own room. And I would, while I'm there, I would meet with other filmmakers like my boy Jerry Tolbert. One day he came through, my cousins came through, everybody come through, because it's easier for me to keep working and people come see me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So my boy Jerry Tolbert was there, shout out to Jerry Tolbert, and we was talking, and Peanut kept knocking on the door. Hey Mo, got some more smoke? Hey Mo, got something to drink? Hey Mo, where the food at around here? Hey Mo, I was like, ah! I said, you know what, Jerry? Let's prank his ass, because Jerry was showing me the prop guns for the next movie shoot. He got a movie called Making Moves he doing. So he had all the guns that he was showing me. I said, pretend like I owe you some money, and we're going to try to get it out of Peanut. So Peanut knocks on the door. Yeah, I said, as soon as he knocks on the door, let's get it. So Peanut knocks on the door. He come in with his phone, and then I said, hey, Peanut, this is my homie Jerry, man. Yo, man, I owe him some money, man. You got a couple of dollars I can get. Peanut was like, and then he gonna say, Peanut was like, what? Huh? Hello?
So I can see people doing it, man. Peanut don't play when it come to getting out.
He done ran his ass up. So I'm cracking up laughing. I got the camera, I can't even hold my laugh. It's so funny.
Oh my God.
And I chased him down the hall and I catch him at the elevator. He like, he said, oh man, I don't play that. Like, man, it was a prank. He's like, oh man, fuck y'all, fuck y'all. And then so he was like, let's get everybody else.
You always gonna prank somebody, man.
So we went back in the room, and then here comes who was the first victim? Oh, it was the assistant. She coming, knocking on the door. So she come in, like, yeah, come on in. We got a problem. Something's wrong. Peanut, yeah, something wrong. And then my man like, somebody gonna give me the money. She like, he done said, and she had it. She was like, Peanut, you need to go to church. I ain't had no money. She got that. And I got all this on tape, man. Again, it's in the 420 movie. It's in the 420 movie. So we were there shooting Bad Boxer and shooting 420. So, that prank went on real good, and then while we was pranking her, she kind of figured it out a little bit, and then knocked Eric Mack on the door. So my boy Eric Mack come in. What up, Mo? We like, Eric. We like, hey. We told the assistant, play along. So the joke just spilling over to everybody that walked to the door. Yeah. So my boy Eric Mack walk in, and then Peanut was like, Eric took the money. Eric like, man, I ain't never took no money. I got my own money. I ain't never took no money. And Peanut said, yes, you did, nigga. On Compton. He said, nigga, I'm from Long Beach. It was so funny. And so while we were in the middle of pranking him, in walks little Daryl. He got his backpack on. He like, what's going on? Little Daryl was like, what's going on? He's like, little Daryl, somebody. So everybody in on the, well, not everybody. Oh yeah, no. Before little Daryl, Terrence McPeters walks in, and Terrence McPeters walks in. He's like, what's up? And then while he was still trying to figure it out, that's when little Daryl walked in. So everybody's included. Some people are still being pranked. And then little Daryl walks in. So little Daryl walked in with his backpack. And then they're like, yeah, little Daryl, come on in, man. We got to talk. And then he looking around, he looking at everything like, what's going on? Very alert. And my man said, somebody gonna pay this money. Somebody gonna pay it right now. He was like, what's in the backpack, homeboy?
Oh my goodness.
Little Darren said, I always got this backpack on. I don't never take it off. Ain't nothing in this backpack. At that point, I couldn't hold my laugh no more. So we bust out laughing, and we laughing about it and talking about it, and then knocks Brandon on the door. So we like, let's get Brandon too. And so Brandon come in, and we playing it off. It's just too obvious that this is a prank now. Yeah. Brandon like, okay, this is some kind of prank or something. So it was funny, man, and so all that, you know, just kind of helped us, you know, with our chemistry and everything. We had a good time. We laughed for hours and hours.
I'm sure y'all did after that.
And we had the arena set up where we could shoot a scene of the bad boxer boxing, knocking people out. And so we partnered with the Golden Gloves, and they had their own championship. And so they had a packed crowd in there. And what they did was they set up some time in between the matches for us to come shoot our scenes with the packed crowd in there. Okay. So they announced it over the thing. They like, yo, we're shooting, filmmaker Mo McCoy is shooting a new movie called Bad Boxer. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna shoot it at the intermission, so you can go get snacks, or you can come and you can stay and be a part of the excitement. Mm-hmm. And so halftime come, Brandy come down with the you know what I'm saying, coming down the ring. Peanut got Joy nickel bags, he got 2 bitches. He coming down, and then they get in the ring, I'm in there, I'm holding the belt. So it looked real, because we couldn't say cut, we couldn't stop. We had to kind of just work through the whole scenes one by one because of our time constraints. And so so we just kind of practiced the scene a couple times, and then we just went out there and did it. And so we got in the ring. Brandon knocks out a couple people, boom, 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 one after the other. Day we holding up the belt and everything, and people start to think this is real. So they like, get him, oh! And the crowd is going wild. Yeah, so it worked out really good. With that movie, I shot enough to film the whole movie, but our target is to get this movie picked up by Hollywood. And so that's still the goal. That's still what we're working on, is getting it picked up by Hollywood. We're gonna change some of the actors to show. I'm gonna get some bigger actors like Kevin Hart, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna keep Terrence McPeters and Cameron, and I'm gonna just switch it all around, make a real good cast. I got Shaq cast in it. I got T.I. son casted in it. I got Trina playing the boxer's mom, and so it's gonna be a real lit situation. Also got DJ Khaled in this movie, so I'm that's what I'm pitching and putting it together. So and we got agreements with all these people. We got agreements with NBA players, Trey Burks, couple different. Jeff Mayweather, we got a lot of people a part of this film when we get to filming it. But I'm gonna finish telling you the story. Well, so we basically after the boxing match, everybody was so tired, like especially Brandon, he was beat up and tired. Like, this boxing, it ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? So he walking around like this. So I take the crew for one last little thing before we shoot out. I take them to Gentleman's Fashion. That's my people up there. They got their own clothing store. And so they usually bless our out-of-town guests with some gear. You know what I mean? But our assistant was shopping her ass off. She was shopping her ass off. Everybody noticed. Like, everybody's like, God damn, she balling out in this bitch, because it ain't a cheap store. Yeah. You know what I mean? So she got bags and bags. She smiling and shit. She talking about she broke. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, like, what the fuck? So we end up using all the budget. So when I got back, there's nothing left. Nothing left. Well, I get a letter in the mail from her saying, I'm going to sue you because you ain't paying me. Like, first of all, you volunteered for this. Second of all, even when I hire you, you work for 1 month free so you can learn how to do the job. That's how I run my business. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't properly do what I do without a good month of training. You got to do some on-hand training. You kind of getting a little taste of it. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all think it's all nice.
And it's not no joke.
Hand it to me.
Yeah. I go hard, man. And so, come to find out, I started looking at the paperwork. I just dived into the budget. And I looked at the budget because she said she was going to sue me. So I'm just making sure I got all my ducks in order. You know what I mean? And I looked. And I think I paid $950 for the van, right? Guess how much the receipt for the van was?
What?
$250. And I'm thinking I'm paying $50 a night for each room. I was getting 3 rooms free. I didn't know none of this. So
yeah, skills.
So then when we did the prank,
holding on to everything.
when we did the prank, we was getting. We could have been like, real. You did take the money.
You did have the money.
So that's an underlining joke that's within it forever. You know what I'm saying? She stole us. She like extorted the shit out of me, and came in as disguised as a volunteer that wanted to learn about filmmaking and all that. And it just you know, she ain't a part of this no more, to say the least. So then we got the actual trailer to the Bad Boxer on. It's not a trailer; it's more of a presentation. We got that on the YouTube channel, and you can watch it. You can watch it right there at Fireproof TV.
You be reading my mind. I was just about to say,
you training me good.
Tell them again.
You training me good, baby.
YouTube channel.
So yeah, check that out and check out the movie 420. Matter of fact, I'll post the links below. You know what I'm saying? And then still working and grinding out every day, non-stop. Like yesterday, I had a real tough time, and I broke down, and I woke up like with a new wind, I feel like I got a second wind. My first wind was 40 years. I went straight, and then I broke down. Then I got back up. And now I got a second wind, man. We about to take it to a whole nother level. I'm in Vegas now. We setting up some premieres for the Perfect Romance movie, for the Angel horror film coming on Halloween. Still taking co-producers for the movie Spring Break. You can become a co-producer. All you gotta do is make a donation of $5 or more, and you can become a co-producer. Your name will go on the credits. You'll get VIP tickets to the premiere in your city.
Your city.
Yeah, in your city. My biggest donors, though, I'm flying them out to Vegas. The biggest ones. The biggest co-producers. I'm flying them out to Vegas for the premiere. And yeah, so we in the funding stages, and I choose to do crowdfunding because it helps get a budget together, and it helps to actually make the movie at the quality that we need to make it. If you ever watch any of my movies, they get better and better and better and better because I apply all the lessons that I learned to the next movie. So at this point, I feel like I can make any kind of movie I need to make. You know what I'm saying? So any story I can tell, I can make the movie. And so
you're how many productions in at this point right now, Mr.?
Well,
Filmmaker, Mama Boy.
I am 13 in, but I've done more than that. You know, I act too, so I've been in a lot of movies. I've been in Batman vs Superman. I was on the Jerry Springer show.
Y'all go and look that up.
That's on my page. Just go down the page and look.
Go and look
Jerry
that one
Springer episode. That was fun.
up.
Had a
It
good
was
time.
funny.
I should have slapped the shit out of Jerry Springer. It would have went viral.
I think it would have.
Yes.
And you would have went to
Jerry Springer, put me back on your show.
Jerry did.
Jerry's,
Jerry
his
gave
name's
me
more money. Is he wealthy? No. Well, he needs more money. I hope Ricky Lake whooped his ass.
Jerry did clap on him.
No, but they really
He's all good.
they really gave me a good time. They gave me Jerry Springer gave me a good time, man, and I wanna do more. I wanna go back on that show. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But we almost had it together, but you know, baby mama was in jail, so she couldn't come. That would have been fun. That would have been a blast. But yeah, we got some good things going, and more productions, more movies. I got people that's bringing stories to me out of this world, and we got them. Can I say what we got? Can I say anything about that?
Yes, you can. Go
All
ahead.
right, so we got a serial killer movie coming, and she's writing it, written by Andrea Tyler.
This serial killer is gonna be a female, you guys. I want it to be a black female. I would tell y'all a lot. I know
Don't
Mo
tell me
expects
nothing.
for me to tell y'all
Mm-mm.
the most.
No, don't tell me nothing
But,
about this movie.
You guys, I promise you.
It's gonna be a good movie. Be a black female serial killer. Ooh. Ooh.
Black female serial killer.
Yeah,
I'll
so-
leave it at that.
So I'm always working on movies. We in the writing stages, we in the funding stages, we in the production stage, the casting stage, Editing is always going on, always editing. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of steps to making a film, and that's what I love about how giving the opportunity out for people to become co-producers, because as a co-producer, you get to enroll into Mo McCoy Film School for free, and then I teach you how to make a movie. You know what I'm saying? So I go through step by step teaching every co-producer how to make a movie. So by the time we get done with the movie Spring Break, everybody on that movie is going to know how to make a movie.
Mm-hmm.
So that's great. But thank y'all for watching. Yes, we lit. Because
It's gonna be fire.
yeah, we just in Vegas, grinding hard every day, grinding hard. That's kind of why I broke down, like, cause I be expecting, you know what I'm saying, to get paid when I do stuff. You know what I mean? And then it looked like real good, like I was in